Welcome back to the channel. Day 2 of the 2026 FIFA World Cup is here, and today we have something absolutely massive. Two of the three host nations take the field for the very first time. Canada opened their campaign against Bosnia and Herzegovina at BMO Field in Toronto, and then the United States of America face Paraguay at SoFi Stadium in Los Angeles. Two host nations, two high-pressure matches, two stories that could define this entire tournament. Today, we break down both matches completely, the tactics, the key players, the history, the pressure, and our final predictions. Let us get into it. We start with Canada versus Bosnia and Herzegovina. Kickoff at 3 p.m. Eastern Time at BMO Field in Toronto. Now, before we talk tactics and players, we need to talk about what this moment actually means for Canadian football. Canada have appeared at exactly two World Cups in their entire history, 1986 in Mexico and 2022 in Qatar. And across those two tournaments, they have played 6 matches and lost every single one of them. 6 games, 0 wins, 0 draws, 6 defeats. That is the burden this Canadian squad carries onto the pitch today. But here is the difference. This time, they are playing at home, in front of their own fans, in front of 30,000 passionate Canadians who have waited their entire lives for this moment. And this, without any question, is the most talented Canadian squad that has ever existed. Canada's manager is Jesse Marsch, the American coach who has built a high-energy, high-pressing, aggressive style of football that suits the players perfectly. Canada want to press high, win the ball quickly, and transition at devastating speed. When this system works, Canada are genuinely difficult to play against. They are physical, direct, and relentless. The crowd at BMO Field will add to that energy and create an atmosphere that Bosnia simply will not be prepared for. Canada are heavy favorites today, and rightly so. Now let us talk about the players. The biggest story going into this match is Alphonso Davies, the Bayern Munich left back, widely considered the most important player in the entire Canadian squad, has been managing a hamstring injury and is expected to miss this opener. His absence is significant. Davies brings pace, creativity, and the ability to change a game completely on his own. Without him, Canada will be a more cautious, more measured side. Manager Jesse Marsch will need his other players to step up and fill that void. And step up they can, because the rest of this squad is genuinely impressive. Jonathan David, now with Juventus, is Canada's primary goal threat. 39 international goals for his country, clinical, intelligent, and one of the most dangerous strikers at this entire tournament. He is the man Bosnia and Herzegovina must stop above everyone else. Alongside him up front is Sile Larin. And between David and Larin, these two players have scored 69 goals combined for the Canadian national team. That is an extraordinary attacking partnership. On the wings, Tajon Buchanan provides pace and directness from the right side, while Liam Miller brings creativity from the left. In midfield, Steven Eustachio, 56 caps for Canada, provides the experience and the engine room alongside Ismail Kone. This is a well-balanced, talented squad, and they are ready. Now let us turn to Bosnia and Herzegovina, and do not make the mistake of underestimating them. Bosnia are back at the World Cup for the first time since 2014. They got here in extraordinary fashion, knocking out both Wales and Italy during their playoff run. Italy, a 4-time World Cup winner, eliminated by Bosnia and Herzegovina. That alone tells you everything you need to know about this team's mentality and quality. They are ranked 65th in the world. They arrive as underdogs, but they have absolutely proven they belong on this stage. Bosnia's tactical setup under manager Sergei Barbarez is built on being defensively solid and compact, and then using their wide players to explode on fast counterattacks. They absorb pressure, stay organized, and then release at pace. And at the end of those counterattacks is one of the most experienced strikers in this entire tournament, Edin Dzeko. At 40 years old, yes, 40 years old, Dzeko remains the reference point for everything Bosnia do going forward. His intelligence in the box, his ability to hold up the ball, and his leadership are absolutely crucial to how this team functions. Only two players from Bosnia's 2014 World Cup squad remain, Dzeko and experienced defender Sead Kolasinac of Atalanta. But the rest of the squad is young, hungry, and full of quality from across Europe's top leagues. The key players to watch for Bosnia are Ermedin Demirovic of VfB Stuttgart, a dangerous direct forward who will cause Canada's defense problems throughout this match. Amar Dedic at right back is one of the most dynamic players in the squad and a constant attacking outlet down that right side. And in midfield, Benjamin Tahirovic and Amir Hadzimetovic will work to disrupt Canada's rhythm and prevent them from building momentum. Bosnia will not come here to sit back and absorb for 90 minutes. They will look to hurt Canada, and if they score first, this match becomes very complicated very quickly. The tactical battle in this match is fascinating. Canada want to press high and force mistakes. Bosnia want to stay compact and counter. The question is, which system wins in the opening 20 minutes? If Canada score early, the crowd takes over and Bosnia's plan falls apart. If Bosnia stay quiet and organized in that opening period and then hit Canada on the break, we could be looking at a very different match. The absence of Alphonso Davies on the left side is something Bosnia will absolutely be aware of and will try to exploit. Canada's left side without Davies is more vulnerable. Expect Bosnia to target that area repeatedly. My prediction for Canada versus Bosnia and Herzegovina, Canada to win 1-0. Home advantage, the crowd, the quality of Jonathan David, and the hunger to finally record that first ever World Cup victory will be enough. But this will not be comfortable. Bosnia will make it incredibly difficult. They will create chances on the counter, and Canada fans will have nervous moments throughout. If Canada score first, they win comfortably. If Bosnia score first, prepare for a very tense final 30 minutes in Toronto. Now we move to the second match of the day, and arguably the biggest match of day 2, the United States of America versus Paraguay. Kickoff at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, midnight Eastern if you are staying up, at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. Close to 70,000 fans. An overwhelmingly pro-American crowd, and a nation that is co-hosting this tournament and genuinely believes, for the first time, that they can go deep and compete with the very best teams in the world. The United States are managed by Mauricio Pochettino, the Argentine coach who has built his career transforming teams and getting the best out of young, talented squads. Pochettino has been in the job since August 2024, and he has spent nearly 2 years building, experimenting, and preparing for exactly this moment. His high-pressing, aggressive, attack-minded system suits the American players perfectly. When it works, the US are exciting, dynamic, and genuinely dangerous. When it does not work, as we saw in recent friendlies, they can look disorganized and vulnerable at the back. And the recent form has been mixed. Let us be honest about that. The United States suffered defeats to Germany, Portugal, and Belgium in their preparation matches. The Belgium result, a 5-2 loss in Atlanta, was genuinely alarming. The defense looked exposed, the shape was a mess in the second half, and questions were raised about whether this squad is actually ready. But then, a 3-2 win over Senegal inspired belief again. And the truth is, friendly results against European giants mean very little when the tournament actually begins. What matters is what happens when the stakes are real. And today, the stakes are very real. The key players for the United States start with Christian Pulisic, the captain, the talisman, and the man this entire American attack runs through. 33 goals in 86 international caps. Involved in all 3 USA goals at the 2022 World Cup. AC Milan's most creative player. Pulisic is the danger man, capable of unlocking any defense in the world with his movement, his technical quality, and his ability to deliver at set pieces. Paraguay will have a specific plan to stop him, but stopping Pulisic when he is in full flow is one of the hardest things in international football. Alongside Pulisic in attack, Folarin Balogun and Ricardo Pepi compete for the starting striker role. Balogun scored in the November 2025 friendly win over Paraguay, so he knows how to hurt this specific opponent. In midfield, Weston McKennie and Tyler Adams provide the engine and the physicality. McKennie's energy, his aerial ability, and his ability to arrive late into the box make him a genuine goal threat from midfield. And Gio Reyna, when fit and confident, is one of the most naturally gifted players in this entire American generation. In defense, the question mark surrounds 38-year-old Tim Ream. If he features today, he becomes the oldest player ever to appear for the United States national team. That is an extraordinary milestone, but his age will be tested by Paraguay's pace on the counter. Paraguay. Let us give them the respect they deserve, because this is not a team that will be intimidated by SoFi Stadium or the American crowd. Managed by Gustavo Alfaro, one of 6 Argentine coaches at this World Cup, Paraguay finished 6th in South American qualifying, only behind Brazil on goal difference. They beat Argentina at home. They beat Brazil at home. This is a team with genuine quality, enormous heart, and absolutely no fear of playing against big sides on big occasions. Paraguay's tactical approach is clear. They will sit deep, stay compact in a low block, absorb USA's pressure, and look to hit them on the counterattack with pace and precision. Their key danger man is Miguel Almiron, the Newcastle United winger who plays his club football in the United States and knows American football culture inside out. Almiron's pace, his work rate, and his ability to carry the ball in transition make him Paraguay's most dangerous player. If he gets space to run behind the U.S. defense, he will cause serious problems. Their captain Gustavo Gomez at center back is a genuine titan. Physical, dominant in the air, and an expert at protecting a lead and frustrating attackers, and Omar Alderete, the defensive linchpin, will be looking to make amends after his red card in the November friendly against the U.S. The tactical duel to watch in this match is Christian Pulisic against Paraguay's defensive structure. Pulisic will want to cut inside from the left, find pockets of space, and create chances. Paraguay will double up on him, force him wide, and try to neutralize his influence. If Pochettino finds a way to get Pulisic into dangerous positions early, the U.S. will score. If Paraguay's block holds for the first hour, this becomes a very nervy, tight match that could go either way in the final 20 minutes. The set-piece battle also matters enormously here. The United States have underperformed from set pieces under Pochettino, but Paraguay gave up 6 set-piece situations per game in qualifying. McKennie, Miles Robinson, and Balogun arriving with purpose at corners and free kicks could be absolutely decisive. Pulisic and Gio Reyna are the delivery men. If the U.S. can convert even one set-piece situation today, it could be the difference between winning comfortably and winning nervously. My prediction for USA versus Paraguay, United States to win 2-1. Pochettino's side have the home advantage, the quality, and the motivation to deliver a statement result on opening night at SoFi Stadium. Pulisic will be involved in at least one goal. Paraguay will score, they always find a way, and their counter-attacking quality is real. But the U.S. will have enough to get the job done in front of their own fans. Expect a nervous, tense, physical match that is not decided until the final 20 minutes. America is ready. The World Cup is here. That is your complete Day 2 preview. Canada versus Bosnia and Herzegovina, and the United States versus Paraguay. 2 host nations, 2 massive matches, 2 opportunities to make history on home soil. Make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell. I will be back tonight with full post-match analysis of both results. Every goal, every key moment, every talking point. Do not miss it. See you then.